I'm Demi Lardner. I'm 19 and I'm from Adelaide. The weirdest thing that happened to me while I was doing stand-up was I was doing a bit about how my mum and dad had divorced when I was a lot younger, and they were in the audience, and my dad yelled out, "We were never married." So, and that's how I found that out, which was nice of him. I guess my ultimate goal for tonight is for everyone's brains to melt from joy.
Please, will you welcome to the stage Demi Lardner?
Hello. So apparently it's a well-known fact around the world that sex with a condom is not as good as sex with a person. I have to go to the police station a lot. I lose things, like bullets in people's bodies. But I lost my wallet. And they called me up and I went in there and I filled in a lot of paperwork. And then the policeman I was talking to said, "Right, well, that's all done. Now, just before I give it back, I need to see your ID." And I said, "It's in the wallet. You can just take it out. You can look at it. You'll see that it's me. We can both get on with our days and lives." And he did that. And he looked at it and he went, "Yep, that's definitely you. But before I do give it back, I do need to see a form of ID from you." And I said, "What, my head?" That is all I brought. But that wasn't good enough for him. The conversation just kind of kept going, like, "ID?" and still no. And after a while, I got really frustrated with that, so I started saying things like, "You just think because the police, you can arrest and do arrest. You got elevated in society. You got handcuffs. You got nice jokes. I'm an adult. I have a debit card. I've eaten brand foods. I just need because you think that because you have this nice shirt in your job and it's good, but you don't even think that because you don't need my wallet." And he didn't give it back. And his superior heard, and she came over and said, "What's going on?" And he said, "Oh, she just came in to get her wallet." And she said, "It's hers, just give it to her." It wasn't about power. That guy was just a dick. So I'm going to do a couple of impressions now. Here's the first one. "Oh, my mouth's half full of blood." That's a dying optimist. This next one is an old southern farmer narrating pornography. "And now the blonde lady is comforting herself with her fingers, being her own husband for a spell." Thank you. This last one is an impression of an insane person on a stage at a comedy competition. "Lady, what are you doing sitting in that seat? I said before I came up here, didn't I, that you're not allowed to sit in that seat? Did that slip your mind? Do you not remember me? I'm going to need you to move, or I can't. You're going to have to swap seats with this lady here. You're going to have to, or I can't. I'll come down there and I'll make you do it. Do I need? All right. All right, come on. You got to swap. Right. Thank you." No. Now that she's sitting in the right seat, I'm going to do the impression. Thank you. I'm Demi Lardner.